All right, welcome back, listeners, to the another edition of Heads Up. And last week we had a big win at Christchurch with Embellish winning the 2,000 guineas. But welcome back, Money Shot. You've been enjoying yourself over in Melbourne.
Away. Yeah, it's good to be back.
It's good on you. So how was the weather over there, anyway?
The weather in Melbourne was perfect, really, although it was a bit cold on Cup Day. But it's certainly an event that you want to get along to at least once in your life, Neil. Certainly 90-odd thousand people, all well-dressed, mostly well-behaved, having a good time. And that's really what it is these days. It's an event.
Yeah.
I would guess at least half the crowd is visiting from outside of Melbourne, be it interstate Sydney or Brisbane, Cairns, Perth, Adelaide, wherever, New Zealand or further afield. But it's just a massive social event, so definitely worth getting along to sometime or other. I was just telling you earlier that there was a cruise ship in town, and obviously part of their package was a day at the races on Melbourne Cup Day. 198 buses were needed to transport them from the racecourse back to their cruise ship. So if you work on the basis of 40, 45 in a bus, that's 8,000 or 9,000 people.
Yep. It's a lot.
Unbelievable.
It sure is. And what's it like trying to get a bet on course? Do you use your phone or the windows?
Well, here's something. Very good question, actually. So the New Zealand TAB announced, 3 months ago?
That's right.
Can't bet with the New Zealand TAB while in Australia.
Yeah.
Wrong. Just you can't. If you're using Wi-Fi at a hotel or somewhere, yes, the New Zealand TAB site is blocked. But if you are on roaming, and roaming's pretty cheap these days, just sort of, even if you're prepared to spend $10, $20, $30, you get a fair bit of data in Australia. You can bet to your heart's content. So I was happily betting away while people were queuing up 15, 20 deep. So I'm surprised the TAB haven't promoted the fact that you can still bet in Australia with them as long as you're on roaming and not using Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's quite a big thing, actually, because you wouldn't have known that on Cup Day here the TAB site was frozen. You couldn't log into it an hour before the race, and even half an hour after the race you couldn't get a bet on. The TAB site.
Yeah, I think I did remember having a few difficulties around then. So I think that was across the board. But it's definitely something for people who are in Australia over the summer period that you can still bet with the TAB.
Yep.
But you just have to be on roaming. But
that's good to know.
Contact your friendly telco, and I'm sure you can get a good deal with your roaming rates.
Yep. And last week I was flicking between the races in the Tonga Kiwis game, and the atmosphere would have been terrific there watching that game.
Unbelievable.
It was. And Tonga just were too strong and had too much willpower, and the Kiwis just made too many silly mistakes, and it cost them. So it's good to see Tonga going forward, and maybe a chance of upsetting the hot pots. You never know in this.
Well, you never know. Certainly it's their big day in the sun, isn't it? I've seen a few cars this week completely decked out with flags and sign written with Tonga all over them. And I'd say if you were a fly on the wall on the main street of Otahu on Saturday night, you would have seen a few sights, Neil.
Yes, you sure would have. It was on the TV1 News the next night anyway, so it was good. Okay, so
passion, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
That's
passion.
Right. Yeah, it's good for the game, actually. It gets people interested in seeing what's going on. Anyway, back with preview of two big races at Riccarton tomorrow, and looking forward to getting the inside info on one horse especially.
Well, the two of the three feature races I'll say in the country tomorrow, Neil, not forgetting the Garch or Tauranga Stakes, but the Group 1 Gavel House New Zealand 1,000 guineas, and of course the Christchurch Casino New Zealand Cup will take our main attention in our preview section here. We'll kick off with the Guineas, race 8 on the card at Riccarton tomorrow, and a red hot favourite in Prom Queen.
Yes, she sure is, and with a $1.70 favourite, you're always trying to find a way of seeing how it get beaten, and no matter which way I've looked at this, there's only one way she can get beaten, and I think if there's 3 or 4 horses drawn out wide that'll go forward, and if one of them decides to really put the pressure on and make it a true sort of 1 or sub 135 race, That's the only way I can see her getting beaten by Dijon Bleu, which will be probably 3 or 4 back on the fence and hoping for a decent tempo so she can settle. And I can only see that filly getting over Prom Queen, but I can't see that happening, so I think Prom Queen, $1.70, I think she's a good thing in that race, isn't she?
The way she's been winning with absolute contempt, you can't see her getting beaten, no. Dijon Bleu does a few things wrong still, still a bit on the fresh and the green side, so I don't know if she's a good thing to run the Quinella or not. There might be something a bit outside the square that runs the Quinella, but hey, it'll be a good old race regardless, and if Prom Queen does happen to win, I'm sure there'll be a good old celebration, both at Ruakaka and in the northern region where she's owned, and trained, and down at Riccarton on course.
If something did go crazy in front, a filly like Lubea, she's a really nice filly. She should have won last start at Trentham.
Certainly beaten up the rail, wasn't she?
She was, I was on her, and I thought, oh, that's no good. So 17 and $3.90, probably paid more in the day, but she's a blowout chance if they do go hard and take on Prom Queen. So good race. Now, race 10. Looking forward to this race. And I hear you've been doing a bit of dancing outside, trying to get that rain flowing down across.
Yes, I don't think there'll be any rain whatsoever at Riccarton tomorrow, so there'll be a perfect track. We're obviously referring to number 5, BT Junior. Yeah. He's a horse that probably felt the track last start and didn't seem to hit out as well as you might have thought he would, so a few of the rabbits that tried to be pulled out of the hat this week, Neil. Concussion plates on, earmuffs on. So we'll see whether they can turn the screws and get him back racing as well as he was just prior to heading down south. So time will tell us, I guess.
Yeah, no, he's a good tough horse. That was an ideal run last week, I thought. Drops in weight. I haven't put him on top though. I've actually gone for number 3, Samson. He ran third to Pentathlon in the Wellington Cup last January before last. And
Pentathlon didn't win it. He ran second, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm still getting counted.
Beaten a nose by Moroni's horse.
Yeah, was too, up the rail. And
Mr. Impatience, that's his name. Yeah.
And I think the weight swing is well and truly in Samson's favour now. He's drawn 1. He'll get a nice run behind Gobstopper, the likely leader. And I just think that, he's $9 and $2.75 now. I thought he was good each way value. Pentathlon, I suppose, on lead-up form, the Lexus has to be the one to beat. But just that 59 kgs drawn wide, he's not going to get all favours where Samson will be. So, and BT Junior will be getting a nice one in behind. So I could see those 3 fighting it out.
I think the form from the first day, admittedly the winner and the third horse aren't in the Cup, but that Metropolitan was run at a snail's pace, 5 seconds slower than the same race last year on a good track. Yeah. And you can't, Gobstopper, he'll lead. I think he'll be a shot duck at the 500 personally, Gobstopper. I think he'll pull himself into the ground, go too hard. So I think the pace will be on in the Cup, and that will see a slightly different result.
Oh, definitely.
But I'll tell you what, I'll take you on for a chocolate fish if you like. Samson versus BT Junior.
Oh, geez, I couldn't do that. But for the sake of a chocolate fish, I might. Okay, I'll take Samson. You can have BT.
Well, they're paying about the same price.
Oh, so. Yep, I'll take you on for a chocolate fish. But no, good luck with BT.
Pentathlon will be a great result if he can win with the travel factor, missing out on a Melbourne Cup tilt again this year, but if anyone can do it, Johnny Wheeler can, so he's definitely the form horse and the class horse of the race, so he deserves to be favourite, that's for sure.
Anyway, with BT, I remember Danielle, I spoke to her when he raced at Tauranga, and she said he was sort of a few months away from his best, and now it's a few months after that, so she's back on, nice draw. You never know, do you?
You never know, Neil. Yeah. You never know. The horse, if the horse hits out on the track, he'll run a race. It's just, if you noticed last start, Waddell was looking down from about the 800 to the 600 because he was on his wrong leg and wasn't really stretching out as well. But 2 miles is right up his alley generally.
Right.
A couple of times when he's won at Te Rapa, he couldn't even be pulled up. He's had to go an extra lap around to come back. So he should stay all day. So, yeah, time will tell. But, hey, it's just nice to have a horse running in the race.
Yeah, and we can't let the preview go by without mentioning Tauranga tomorrow. And a really good race, isn't it? The Gart Tauranga Stakes.
Correct. Coe, Miss Wilson, Ronki, Amarula, so some good class performers there, but to me it's a race in 2, Miss Wilson and Coe. I don't know which way I'd go on top. Maybe Miss Wilson.
I think it's interesting because I think Amarula will try and lead, but Ronki, he's been hunted out every start this campaign and tried to lead. And if he can get to the lead in Amarula Trails, that puts Miss Wilson 3 back on the fence, and her price would then go from $3.80 to about $6 or $7 because Carby will be at the back, moving into it at the right time, and so it just depends on how that race is run. I think Ronki is the key to the race. So
I think regardless of who's on the fence, the other one will sit outside it. I don't think they're the type of horses to take a trail, so I'll predict those 2 will be in front, and Miss Wilson will have the trail and the colt shot in them.
Yeah, and probably depends on how that track's playing too. It's 3 metres out, isn't it, the rail from last?
That's right.
And it should play evenly, you'd think. So, but if it does go off, Ronki might be, as you say, just happy to sit outside Amarula and be a dash home from there. Intriguing race. So even Stolen Dance, 3rd up, decent track. She could be a blowout, but as you say, if Miss Wilson trails and the gap comes, gee, the way she won at Hastings, just good.
Very explosive turn of foot there. You got to remember she's a pretty classy mare, and certainly will appreciate the good going. Track's currently, I think, rated a dead 5. The day we've got in Tauranga will come up, I reckon, a dead 4 maybe in the morning, and probably upgraded to a good 3 early in the day on race day would be my thinking.
Yep. And I'm doing the Punters Club tomorrow, and I'll be posting before each race my thoughts and what the Punters Club bets are on and how the track could be playing, and getting some inside information from trainers and riders too. So it's going to be a race, that race, where I think it's a wait and see and just see how that track's playing. But good fields, aren't they? But 4th race is interesting. We've got Selfie, Brighton. We've got decent tempo anyway with Rich Billy Marsh and Sabre on there. And I was quite impressed with the way De Niro ran on his trial behind Ruby Bloom, who's won since. Any thoughts on that race at all? Or?
Yeah, tough race, I thought. I guess I can't get out of my mind the way Brighton won one day at Tauranga when he absolutely exploded through a gap at the 100.
Yeah.
And just put them away with ease. So, yeah, I went Brighton on top in my picks, but yeah, not the race I'd be going hard on. But you have to, Neil, because you're in charge of the Punters Club, and the people are relying on you to continue on your winning way. Yeah. We'll have people queuing up at 10 o'clock, 10:30 when the gates open, desperate to buy their Punters Club tickets tomorrow because you're doing it.
Crazy. Anyway, no. We look forward to it tomorrow. It's a bit of pressure. It was my first go at a Punters Club last time, so I know the routine now. So going in with plenty of information and ammunition. So looking forward to at least doubling our money and maybe tripling or more. But so right, we've got the chocolate fish bet sorted out. Okay, back in a moment with our brick bat and bouquet. We'll give you a rest on the sports preview this week, and let's see what we can come up with in the last section. Okay, back with our last part, and with our brick bats and bouquets and the multi question. Money shot, you got a bouquet for Te Rapa racetrack.
Yeah, we were there last Saturday. There was a punters challenge on, and
yep.
They were hosting it up in their new Flash Lounge at the top of their member stand, and very nice facilities and big decks that you can walk out onto to view the races, and so a big bouquet to Te Rapa for upgrading their facilities and keeping them modern and fresh and inviting. So well done to them.
It's a little bit like Awapuni. When we go into the races there, you can go into the balcony and just makes a nice atmosphere, doesn't it? If you can sort of have a drink and see the horses go past, it's great.
Another bouquet to Michael D for his quick attention to seeing that there was something clearly wrong with Ginger Nuts and jumping off the horse, and you'd have hoped to have seen that injury occur mid-race, wouldn't you?
Shivers, yeah. And Twitter was great then too, because you're getting all the information from Te Akau about what was happening, so as it happened, so that Twitter's good. Some people, quite a few people rang me or emailed me about why the sectionals weren't done at Rigland last Saturday. The reason was the trackside didn't show the side-on shot at the 600 metre mark. It cut away about 50, 100 metres before that marker. And the head-on shot just makes it impossible to get the actual frame on when the horse passes that orange marker. So that's why the sectionals weren't done, but after speaking to the right people in trackside, that's all been sorted out for the Saturday, so you can expect all the sectionals will be up and running, up on the website by Sunday afternoon for Rigland races. So thanks Trackside for cooperating with that. It just makes it's information that punters want, and trainers, and about 3 trainers actually rang and texted me, so it needs to be.
Who were the trainers, Neil? They must be worried about their horses. They must be thinking they're ready to win next start.
Well, one of them was a winner, one that beat yours on Saturday, Terry Ray with Aspen Lake.
Why would they be worried? They're putting out for a spell.
I don't know. I wanted to know. So
it was a pretty quick last 600, I'd say.
Yeah, it was 33 a little bit, I think, in the end. But it was an estimate, but I couldn't work it out exactly. But it was only, as you say, a solid run race. But right now, a multi-question. This is the one we've been waiting for. And we've had a couple of easy ones recently. Let's make it a bit harder this time. What do you got?
We've made it too easy, Neil. We need people's racing knowledge to be tested. And we haven't been testing them enough. So this one will take a little bit of thinking, perhaps. Maybe not. But question is on the Tauranga Stakes, the Group 2 weight for age race tomorrow. There's a horse who's raced this century, so it's reasonably recent, who raced twice in this race and got beaten both times as favourite. Couldn't win this race, but did win 10 Group 1s in his career, so it's pretty easy. Not too many New Zealand horses won 10 Group 1s, so we want to know the name of that horse who got beaten twice in the Tauranga Stakes, who did win 10 Group 1s. So get your answers into Neil via text or email by 9 o'clock tonight, and you could be a winner.
027 352 6402 or formpro@formpro.co.nz by 9 p.m. tonight, and my wife will draw out the lucky name and see what it was this week.
Make sure you bring your hat tomorrow. Don't leave it behind after you've drawn the name out of it. Might need a hat tomorrow to keep the sun off your shiny head.
Actually, I've been shorn a bit too this last week, so I'll need a hat, all right. That Punters Club tomorrow, if you want to get an entry in, make sure you got your $10 in. There's a bank account or TRB account on the website. We've got about $600 or $700 in so far, so that's good. And last time we had about 3,000 to bet with. And
you'll get more than that tomorrow.
Bigger crowd, you reckon? Fine days certainly helps too. So
lot bigger crowd, Neil. Lot bigger crowd. The pressure is right on you.
Jeez, I want to be able to sleep tonight. Don't say that. Crazy. And don't forget on Monday with the Form Pro ratings, they're free on Monday for the dogs. And
I see you got a bit of coverage last night with the Ox Speed and the Greyhounds who are using the Form Pro ratings information.
Yeah. Rozzo and Andy McCook, they use the sectionals and the speed maps, and Trackside have decided to use the speed maps now too. It's all good information. I know Swimming Goat mapped to lead, and he did, and won well. Paid $3 something too, which was good money. So those speed maps can be really good information for punters if they're looking for a good punt, which we all like to have occasionally. Right, nothing else? Nothing in sports?
Well, we've touched on 2 of the codes so far. We should, I guess, acknowledge Lazarus's performance on Tuesday. What a horse.
Just makes it look so easy, doesn't it? Once he hit the front, it was all over. But no, someone asked me, is he a true champion? You'd have to say yes, because how many horses win 2 New Zealand Cups in a row like he has, and fast times and sectionals?
I think it's an interesting concept. Is when you're living in the actual age, you kind of think, not that good, etc., etc.
Yeah,
and you think back, horses like Christian Cullen or Lord Module, or ones that sort of have a bit of mystique to them. Yeah, those 2 I just mentioned, explosive speed, but in terms of their records and whatnot, Lazarus eats them for breakfast.
Yeah.
I think he is definitely a champion. You'd have to say that.
Oh, definitely, I think so. And, champion trainers too, Mark Purden, Eddie Rasmussen, get a horse right for the big occasion, don't they? And just they just win. No, it's great. Rightio, looking forward to tomorrow's races. Where the sun's still shining out there, is it?
Yep.
Near the course?
No, very, very fine day today. Maybe slightly cloudy tomorrow, but no threat of rain. So it'll be a good day, both at Tauranga and at Riccarton.
Yeah.
And see what comes about.
Yeah, looking forward to a great day. So everyone, good luck, good punting, and go BT.